What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. If you give me the HKO special, help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. All right, so now let's talk about Outkick. And they've been denied a news media credential to get into the WNBA draft. So let's take a look from this article from Outkick. Yes, and yep. So WNBA fans tell Outkick they welcome biological male players in the league. So while Caitlin Clark and her fellow biological female future stars of the WNBA were inside the Brooklyn Academy of Music night celebrating the 24 draft, out on the streets, fan told Outkick they wouldn't have a problem with dudes with dongs infiltrated the league. So Outkick's Kathy McGee hit the streets to ask a question that the WNBA didn't want to ask inside this draft party, which meant it was going to credential Outkick after Dan Zazeski asked a simple question to South Carolina Don Staley: should biological males be allowed to compete in women's sport? The results in the Monday night, and W fans say yes, bring on the biological males. So let's take a look at this and let's read it. So here we go.
To compete on a woman. Do you think that they should be allowed on the WNBA rosters?
If someone feels they are a woman and is a woman, then they should be playing women's sports.
So even if it's like LeBron James.
Yes.
LeBron James can
Wow.
compete on a women's team.
If LeBron James is going to transition and become a woman, then I think that he should play in women's sport.
I mean,
Wow.
of course, you can get into the weeds of like testosterone levels, whatever. But I think if she's a woman, and like let her compete.
What?
We can't take away sports away from trans people. So I think it's important.
Do you think that it's fair though that a biological male who's naturally stronger, faster, and bigger is taking away opportunities from women?
I don't like the way that that question is phrased. So I don't
What?
think that that is, first of all, how that should be phrased, right? Again, education and information and knowledge about hormone levels should be first and foremost learned about before that discussion takes place.
Do you think that a WNBA team can beat an NBA team?
Yeah, most definitely.
What?
Really?
Yeah, Pistons.
Come on, you
Raptors.
don't think
A
that.
WNBA team will be a Pistons, Raptors,
Wow.
Wizards, Spurs,
Wow.
and let's say one more team. I'll go the Nets.
Wow. Okay, so it feels that they're a woman. They're a woman. Then yes, they should be playing women's sports. One fan told me, even if it's LeBron James. Wow. Yeah, the fan replied, if LeBron James is going to transition, become a woman, then I think he should play women's sports. Noted. So McDuffie went right back in the crowd to find more transgender basketball player supporters. You can get into the weeds over testosterone level, whatever, but I think she's a woman. She's a woman. Let her compete. You can't take away sports from trans people. Another fan told Outkick biological female on the street. Noted. Oh, God. So do you think it's fair that biological male who is naturally stronger, faster, bigger is taking away opportunities from women? Yeah. So Kathy asked another NBA fan on the street. The question wasn't a hit. I don't think the way the question is phrased, the WNBA shot back. I don't think that's how it should be phrased. Again, education and information and knowledge about hormone levels should first and foremost be learned before the discussion takes place. Noted. And some, let's talk hoops. It wasn't all transgender talk yet, but who played D1 lacrosse at Stony Brook University. So, and then of course they tell here Outkick to F off, and it's like wow. And then this question, let's see how this goes. Yes, most definitely. A man on the street fired back without hesitation. Yeah, Pistons, Raptors, Wizards, Spurs, and let's say one more team. I'll go with the Nets. Holy moly, left the lunatics left want you to believe biological males playing women's sports is a right versus left question based on recent surveys. And that's not the case in the 23 Gallup poll. 70% of transgender should be allowed to play only on teams that match birth gender. And that number was up 7% from May 21. People who said transgender athletes should be able to play on team. That match identity was down 8% from May 23 to May 21. And before you think this is a left-wing media versus a right-wing media war, go back to the summer of 2022. Most Americans oppose trans athletes in female sports, and the Washington Post said in the headline. Meanwhile, here we are in 2024, and Outkick is denied access to ask this question. And why is the WNBA so scared? And of course, this is the Don Staley thing. She said, "Hey, if he's feels he's a female, he should play." So that's what we're doing. So yeah, so that's how it's gonna go. And yep, and that's how they think. And it's crazy in 2024 that these fans think this way, And, with the emergence of Caitlin Clark coming into the league, it should be, mostly just biological women. But, hey, they think, hey, let's let, transgender, that were, male at birth come and play. And right now we're seeing this all over America where they're dominating all these other sports. So, yep. So, something's got to be done. But of course, in the WNBA in California or some of these crazy liberal states, it's like, oh, how do you phrase that question? That is so wrong. But it is, but that's what it's going to. And then, of course, Caitlin Clark's going to get, beat up by these men if we let these transgender males in the sport. But hey, we'll see. But right now we got Clark, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Cardosa. We got some players, and this could move the needle for the WNBA. But we'll have to see and find out. All right, so if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special help to King out. Hit the like, subscribe, and